Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Skyline Drive State Forest. So today we're going to do an activation. I've never been to this place before. It's not that far from my house, but I've never actually been to this state forest. This one doesn't really have camping. I mean, you can camp at it, but it doesn't have any dedicated sites or anything. But a lot of people come here to shoot. I mean, you can see I don't know if you can see in the background, there's targets set up. I wish people wouldn't leave their crap around. I don't care if you shoot here. In fact, this looks like a good place to shoot. But I mean, there's brass all over the ground. There's shotgun shells, like hulls, all over the ground. I wish people would at least police that stuff. I wonder if this brass is even any good. If it is, I'll take it home and reload it. What do we got? Yeah, Remington 223, that's garbage brass, so I'm not even gonna bother. I might throw it away if I've got a bag of it. I'll collect some of these, but I really wish people wouldn't leave stuff laying around like this. It makes me mad. But what we got today, guys, we're gonna run the KX2 with the Bamatech TP3. I've got it running. You see my coax there on the ground, up to my spark plug end fed, and then the wire runs up into this oak tree and then back down in sort of an inverted V. I've got some decent elevation today. There is a little bit of a hill over there, but with this antenna set up the way it is, I should get out pretty well. With that being said, let me get things all situated here, and we'll get on the air and we'll call CQ and see what happens. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so we got everything set up. I called QRL a couple times, but now I hear somebody faintly in the background. So let's change frequency a little bit. Make sure we can see everything in the frame here. All right, I'm on 7058.5. Man. It's gonna be one of those mornings, huh? All right, so I think the frequency's clear. I do have cell service today, so I think I'll spot myself as opposed to waiting on the RBN. It's just a little bit easier. Actually, you know what? We'll see if we can get on the RBN or not. I have cell service, but it's very, very minimal. I don't feel like waiting all day for the app to load, so we will. There it goes. We'll call CQ and see if we get spotted. We should. I did schedule it, so. All right, so we got a call RST. We're at 40 meters, CW. Okay, so we'll call CQ and see what happens here. Hopefully the camera doesn't bounce around too much today. It is on the table with me, which makes it a little less stable. It did already fall over once, but it lived. See if we get spotted here. Running 5 watts today. Hopefully it's not a slow morning. Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I have minimal with cell service. I'm trying to check to see if I've gotten spotted yet, but you know, I hear somebody in the background, way down low. I'm spotted. Oh, maybe I'm hearing things. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Didn't mean to call CQ soda. I am definitely not at a soda summit. Oops, knocked the chair over. You know what? I'm hearing something way down low. All right, let's change frequency. I'm hearing it here too. All right, I don't hear anything here. It's there. Whatever I'm hearing, there's whoever it is way down. All right, we'll call CQ on 62 now and see what happens. That should respot me with the correct frequency. Sometimes these start out slow like this. I don't know what conditions are going to be like today, but we will see. I'm going to change my frequency on the POTA app here. There we go. Now I'm spotted on 62. We'll see what happens. Yep, and I just hit the RBN. Let's see if I got enough cell service to see what the RBN spots actually look like. One of the issues with a lot of these state forests is you're way out in the middle of nowhere with minimal cell service, which isn't a huge deal. It'd be rough on single sideband or something though. I had somebody in there, hold on. Yep, K2JVB. Wow, he faded. .569, New York. Ah, P. Is that a J or a P? Yep. What? Is that a 6? I'm so lost. Is that a 6? I'm so confused. Okay. It is. That was a strange one. I swear he sent K21VB, and I'm not quite sure what the heck that is. I thought it was K2JVB. I'll have to see if I can hear it on the video, and then I will see if I can get him pulled out of there. That was a weird one. I mean, I'm nailing the RBN. I'm getting out, so. Pretty sure it's KB2. D. KB2. Kasey. He'll be New York. Might be a slow one this morning. Yeah, that first call, that threw me for a loop. I'm not quite, he was hard to hear. He was way down on the noise. He was kind of in and out. I thought I heard K2JVB, but then I swear he was sending a 1, so. N2. N2AF. There's a lot of fading today. Heard a DD. WB8 DD. Ohio, yep. I got a 2 in there. K2DW, I think. Got him. Turn my key speed down. Forgot to send his RSD. I had an N1 in there. N1. N1 BS, got him. Rhode Island. NE1D. I'm trying to match key speeds. Massachusetts. It's easy to do with this radio. So my speed for comfort when I'm keying on paddles is someplace between 18 to 22 words a minute. And I heard an 8ET. ETA, I think. Oh, he's way down there. .559. Ohio. So like I said, I've been trying to match key speeds, but my comfortable speed for keying on paddles is between 18 and 21, 22 words a minute. When you get much slower than that, you lose your muscle memory, so it's a little hard to do. And when I get much up past like 25 words a minute, it just falls apart. So that's just sort of my comfort zone. Right now I'm sending about 20 words a minute. I think originally I was on 19. I just turned it up to 20. But like I said, I'm trying to match people's speeds. So we've got, what, 8 so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we got 8. So we need 2 more to have a valid activation. I'd like to get a few more than that in the log. Some mornings like this, they're a little slow. I mean, that's okay. Pile-ups are fun sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to just have a sort of relaxing activation without craziness all the time. So some of it depends on the day, you know, the day of the week, what time it is, what the conditions are like. Today's Wednesday, so a lot of people are at work. Well, we'll let that call CQ. I'm going to check and see if I can find out what that call was, the first call there. I'm going to see if he spotted me or not. Because that one really threw me. Let's see. And I'm getting all sorts of spots out there. But I don't think there's a lot of hunters out today. All right, I heard a Kasey. Kasey 3 KJQ, I think. Let's see if I got that right. Yep. Maryland. Yeah, I've been spotted a slew of times. I think there probably just aren't a lot of hunters out today, which is okay. Whoa, what was that? What? What was that? Excuse me. That was like 30 words a minute, blasts in, and that doesn't come back. Okay, that was weird. I'm not sure what that was about. Hopefully I can copy that on the video. I'll be able to replay it a bunch of times and see what he sent. I heard an FN. We'll call CQ a few more times here on 40. Oop. Heard a GB. AB3GB. .579. He's way down there. Pennsylvania? W3OTZ. I think I got that right. Another Pennsylvania. W8RTJ. Sorry, I just bumped the table. Lots of Ohio today. I'm getting to like this key better. The paddles are still a little too small for me, but I'm it's growing on me. Now that I've got this adjusted up the way I like it, it's considerably better than it was the first time I used it. So, like I said, once I get used to how little these paddles are, I think I'll really like it. The one thing I will say, when you're holding it in your hand though, this edge right here is a little sharp. I mean, it's chamfered very slightly, but it is a little sharp. I may try this key back on the steel base, but on a table that's high enough so I'm not way down low. That might help also. So what do we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 12. So we've got a valid activation. We'll call CQ for a few more times and see what happens. If we don't get any more, we don't get any more. I keep bumping the table. I really apologize. Hopefully you're not getting seasick. But like I said, some mornings are like this. Sometimes you have pile-ups. Sometimes it's very calm. Sometimes it's nice to have some of these that aren't super rushed, high-intensity, pile-up city. You can kind of just relax. We'll call CQ 2 more times on 40. And then maybe we'll jump over to 20 real quick and just see if we get any bites. It's pretty early still, so we might not. KK. And for our KK. He's in Maine today. He was in Connecticut yesterday. K3ES. Oh, he faded. Yep. Pennsylvania, yep. Heard a JL. Wait, what? N4 MJL, I think. Yep. Virginia. Man, there's a lot of fading today. QSB's bad. K4YT. Yeah. Joe 3XLS. He'll be Pennsylvania. Chad. He'll be Ontario. Where'd you go? There he is. Good. I don't know if you can hear the fading. He's in and out. Good to get you in the log, man. All right, we'll call CQ one or two more times, and if we don't get any other bites, I think we'll call it for today. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got 18 calls in the log, so. WI something G, I missed the number. One. Yep. Man, listen to that QSB. Yep. Did I send that wrong? I might have sent that wrong. I missed what he said there. He faded it out. All right. Okay, so there's nobody out there, so I think we're going to call it for this one. So we'll go ahead and call QRT. We'll call QRZ one more time. Hold on, hold on. Yep. 2. Yep. N2MA. He's strong. Pencil Tucky. All right. Whoa, that sounded like a bug, and that was really hard to copy. VE something, so hold on. Yep. VE3L DT, gotcha. Yep, maybe Ontario, yep. I heard a Q, a W and a Q. There was somebody in there with a W and a Q in their call, and I missed it. Like I said, the QSB is bad today. I don't know where he went. We'll call CQ one more time. He already worked me once. What does he want? Do you want my LICW? Yep, LICW number. He wanted my LICW number. He'll be Ontario. His name's gonna be Chad. So what you're hearing right now is an LICW challenge contact. 4, 3, 4, 0. All right. All right, so what you just heard was a Long Island CW Club Challenge contact. So Chad worked me earlier at the park here as a park contact. So he worked me a few stations back here, right here. And then he just called me back, and I was like, wait, he just worked me, but what he wanted was my LICW number for the LICW challenge. So his number is 4340, mine's 3740I. So that's what you heard right there. So let me just call QRZ one more time, and if we don't get anybody else, we'll call it, because this one's gonna run long. Man, I gotta turn my key speed back up. I turned it up down to 16 for him. And it's like I said, it's hard. If you're used to keying, well, let me call QRT. Okay, so like I said, if you're used to keying at like I usually send around 20 words a minute. Oh, I keep bumping the table. I apologize, guys. If you're used to sending around 20 words a minute and you start sending at like 15, 16, it's very hard because the muscle memory involved in how long you hold those paddles down, it gets ingrained in your brain, and it's hard to change, especially trying to go slow. So when you slow down, I don't know if you noticed, but I was like missing dits, missing DAs, because I wasn't holding the paddles down long enough to send the correct amount of dits or DAs. So you'll find that if you're a straight key guy and you switch to paddles, you're going to find kind of a sweet spot for where you're comfortable sending, and that can change depending on your ability level and your skill level. But like I said, generally speaking, my comfort level is someplace between 18 and 22 words a minute on paddles. With a straight key, it's like 14 to 16 words a minute. Cootie is probably 16 to 18 words a minute, and then a bug, well, they start at about 20 words a minute, so you don't really have any other option there. Somebody's asking at the frequencies in use. I'm going to let them have it. But at any rate, like I said, when you slow the key speed down, it can be hard to get out of that muscle memory habit. You know, you've got to very deliberately hold that key down the correct amount of time to get the correct amount of dits or DAs out of the key. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and kill the radio because somebody's calling CQ. So like I said, this one ran a little longer than I intended it to. This one's like an hour long, which I expected this one to be like 20 minutes long. So at any rate, I apologize for the cable being in the way here. So as you saw, I mean, the KX2 got the job done today. For some reason lately, signals on 40 meters have been kind of in and out. I don't know if it's this particular radio or whether it's just the band. I might go out with a different radio later this week and just see what 40 meters looks like the same time of day. Like I said, I am getting much more used to this BAMATech key, and I like it a lot more now. It's going to take a little bit to get used to still for the small size of those paddles, but I've got it adjusted up to the point now where it works really well. I do think that an EdFed here is better than a vertical. I ran a vertical the past couple of days, and while my signals weren't fantastic today, they were better than they were yesterday. So with that being said, I think we'll call it for this one. I appreciate you watching. And I've got some other videos in the pipeline I'm going to shoot that aren't necessarily activation videos. There will be some other activations kind of sprinkled in, but with that being said, I really appreciate everybody watching this one. And with that being said, I will kill it here. So 7-3.